Hey there, and welcome to the daily challenge, I suppose. Yeah, so this is a bit of an oddity in that I really don't know what I want to do in this particular slot. Normally, for this day, what I try to do is some kind of, it doesn't have to be variety, but the goal is that I like showcasing something or having fun playing something else. And I think that we do have enough folks on the channel who watch for other stuff, obviously Monster Train, that it's fun showing off some things and trying stuff. Really, I do this more for my own just like ability to try other stuff than anything else. But we're in this kind of a weird, I don't want to call it a slump, but an odd place in between things. There's two things that are coming out in the near future that I definitely want to cover. One is the Wildermyth roguelike mode DLC. I'm 100% planning on going in and checking that out. I think that'll be very cool. Plus, Wildermyth videos on the channel have historically been it's been the one game that performed really, really well. Partly because it didn't have much coverage elsewhere, and partly because I actually feel like I got to a pretty high mastery level with it. So there's that. Also comes with other campaigns, etc. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool when that lands. But the other one that I want to cover is the Inkbound 1.0 release when that hits. I think that's going to be very interesting. I'm very anxious to see what they're going to do with it, what the final state of things will be. And it's an interesting one because with those early access titles, there's always tends to be a big leap from the pre-beta or rather the early access into the 1.0. It's something that I mean happens with a lot of them. Like Hades had it happen. Obviously that's a different company, but it's very common to have large leaps like that for the 1.0s. So I'm looking forward to it, and I plan on covering that. In the interim, however, until either of these things come out, I'm kind of looking at other options, and there's only so much that I think makes sense for the channel. I've had some suggestions from folks, YouTube comments and things, people on my Discord server, stuff like that, and it's been nice. I've looked at these, and they seem like fun games, but they don't really seem like the right vibe for the channel. I'm unlikely to do just like a random demo of a game or something. I want a big part of my interest is not to give just like not to do one-offs, right? I'm not looking to do first looks or something where I play it once on the channel, make a video and then move on. My goal would be to find something that's interesting, has some kind of interesting interactions, is fun, is challenging, offers something unique, etc., and then play it for a little bit. The goal being to get good at it and actually demonstrate some of the capability of the game. So, at least that's the intent. So I've kind of, none of them have jumped out at me. None of those suggestions. I've looked around a little bit. Nothing seems to really strike my fancy. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to play a daily run today so I at least put up a video and then we'll move on from there. So now I will be forward speaking about daily runs and why I don't normally run them. I'm not very good at this quote unquote meta, right? It's the goal is to prioritize score over success, right? You are taking every single shard you can, essentially, every single trial you can. You're playing bottom floor every time. Your goal is to pop off. And yeah, that's the whole plan is to just kind of go nuts. And if you don't, you're losing because your score is going to be much lower than you need it to be. And it's tricky because you're looking for combos, infinites, pseudo infinites. The cards like Energy Siphon become a lot better because you're pre-relentless killing bosses if you can. There's a lot of factors involved that I don't really go after normally because they're very high risk in a normal run of Monster Train. And going in on that would be very, very concerning, right? You'd take too many shards too early. You'd be putting things like Spell Chain double stack into an Energy Siphon, hoping to high roll your draws in a certain order that you get the one shot. It's tricky. And it's a great way to lose your win streak if that's your goal. But in the daily, you kind of are just YOLOing. So I suppose we'll see how this goes. I probably am going to land somewhere in the 55K range if I were a betting person. And that's obviously not even for top 10, but that's okay. So let's see what the heck we get. Today it is Soul Guard with Echo Break. Sure, why not? We have Vampiric Touch. Every unit has Lifesteal 3. We have Tithe, have the money earned, and Zoom Enhance. All cards have one additional upgrade slot. Okay, sure. None of these seem too crazy or interactive in an interesting way. They're fine, but yeah, nothing jumps out at me here. I'm thinking we're just gonna play the cards and play a normal run and see how hard we can go. So anyway, that's about as much as I've got there. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see how this goes. Yeah, let's get in on it. Start the daily challenge. Incredible news. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. I have had a bit of a rough morning, not the way I expected it. One thing that tends to be true about me is that when it comes to real life, I'm not great with words, and I have this nasty tendency to speak faster than I think, and I inadvertently offended someone, and that's kind of bugging me. So we're playing some Monster Train to get past that, but all good. All good. I don't think it's a permanent damage in any sense. So, but let's play some Monster Train. Yeah, shall we? Let's get in. So today, as before, Exile Stygian, Exile Wurmkin, a fine clan combo, if I were to say so. We're facing what is this? Explosive Sigil, a Daedalus, Spell Shield Arcus, Diligent Seraph. Sure, seems good. We have Offering Token, Echo Transfer, Cuddle Hex. These are all fine. Nothing really that amazing. Echo Transfer, obviously pretty good, but it's okay. Very interestingly, this is an interesting consequence. I said interesting like 3 times in a row. Good God, spare me this. Spare me this. But as a result of having fewer cards in your starting deck, your infusion situation is much worse. So this is actually strange because Wurmkin is weaker on the extracts now at Covenant 1 than Covenant 25. Curiously. All right. Let's see. Temples today are 2, 5, 6, and that's it. So 3 temples. Not great, but again, it doesn't really matter that much for a daily. We're going to hit 100 and win, no problem. Dupe on 8 is Steel Side. Steel Shop Vortex Money on 7, competing with a Money in the Middle Trinket Shop. Trinket Shop's going to be hard to invest in because we have half money earned, but we'll see. Maybe we get rich somehow. Removal Dupe Health on 6. Magic Shop is okay on 6 as well. Really good Steel Shop on 5. Vortex and a Horde, love that. Then we have a Magic Shop competing, that's okay. Random Hellvent on 4. Stygian Banner. Vortex Horde on 4 as well, also very strong if I can use that. And then early game we get, wow, both banners on both floors and then also both shops. With every single Steel Shop having a Wurmkin banner and every single Magic Shop having a Stygian banner. Kind of a crazy opener there, but pretty decent. You know, this is an interesting one. In case Divinity helps a lot with Echo Transfer, actually. Capricious Reflection, however, is hard to say no to, in my opinion. I think Capricious Reflection has to be the pick. It's early enough, it's going to be good. It's going to pay out. Trust. It always does, somehow. And we have Lifesteal, so I'm going to take Titan Channel because I think that makes the most sense. It's very powerful. Now, we're going to need to take shards I normally wouldn't take here. Another interesting thing, we basically can't lose here, but at the same time, you have to counterbalance how much damage you take from the trial against playing bottom floor. Let's take this trial because I do really want to be able to afford something at this upcoming shop, but it's something of a risk either way, right? I'd really like to not leak this Apprentice of Light. I think this actually is a top floor play, all things said. Yeah, I'm gonna leak, what is that, 6 damage there? It'll have to do, that's fine. And then, right, let's greed on money, of course. I think that makes the most sense. We're gonna draw past. Okay, we do get Soul Guard online here, which is good. We can stop some damage here, cool. We take another 1. I'm fine with this. This is a trade I would never have any problems with normally. So, kind of whatever. I'm gonna make some purples downstairs, I think, because I don't need them upstairs right now. It's fine. Ping in the back, drop a train steward, play a train steward. We do a lot of damage just having some lifesteal on my guys. Kind of crazy, but also Chains is just very weak here, which is interesting. Damage. Hey, maybe we get this kill. Hey, look at that. Second floor kill. Incredible news. Alright, cool. The math checks out. Alright, we get some good cash. This is enough to re-roll here, which I think is very important. Yes. Another offering token. The Energy Siphon gets the purple Guardian's Amulet. I don't really want non-purple Guardian's Amulet if I end up on any kind of a Wurmkin line. This card's not very good. I'm going to skip that. It's a bummer, but it's fine. Holdover Proclamation is funny. I think that's the take if you had the... What is it? The permanent echo upstairs. Whatever that relic is called. I constantly forget that thing's name because I don't grab it that often. Now I'm going to look. What is the logbook? What is this relic called? Where are you at? It's this guy. Encased Divinity. That makes sense. If I had that, I could get away with this, but this is too many echoes being spent. I'm just going to take the -1 shelter here, and that'll be okay. Sure. Now, Steel Shop, Magic Shop. I really don't have a great holdover. It's not going to be an echo transfer. It's too hard to play. I'm going to go left, and we're going to look at a Wurmkin banner here and see what we see. Quick, +25. Wurmkin banner today says... Glareminder with an incant armor too. I mean, I don't mind this, right? I also get the extra upgrade slot anyway. Sure, this seems fine. We'll find some stat buff for him. I could take the Keeper, but I think this will work. We'll look for like a Carver or something at this next Wurmkin banner. I could go quick on this. It's a pretty cheap quick. Interesting. I super could get away with this, right? Kind of. This is a great example. If I go to like 300 shards here, this floor is going to collapse, right? Quick multi. I'd need days in order to prevent myself from auto-losing, kind of interestingly, because 20 health is not going to be enough at that high of a shard count. And I can't play bottom floor because Soulguard won't be online. Interesting. I do think this is good. What if I re-roll this and look for a multi-strike? I should take the quick. I'm going to take the quick, and then we're going to just sit on that. Now, I do need to take everything here. -2, I mean, okay. Purge Stone. I'm going to Purge Stone an offering token, I think. I don't want non-purples, probably. I have to take a -2. This is a great example of, do I actually have to do this stuff? I guess kind of. Kind of, right? I don't like this because these are all such low impact picks. I would normally always skip these. Ugh, I'm going to skip the -2. I'm not doing that for a -1. We move on. This, I don't know. Our score is going to not be incredible. Let's look at this unit draft, 100%. It's tough. It's tough. That's all I'll say. We're going to play upstairs. You know what I should be doing is if I were a smart cookie, I'd be playing... If I were a smart cookie, I'd be playing on bottom floor. But I also do need to kill the enemies. So that is something we should try to achieve if possible. Let's get money. I like money, and we're going to need it. I'm also going to play this Train Steward Cuddle Hex and then airdrop into armor. It's fine. Sure. I'm looking for... Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's ping first, then go for Echo Transfer, and then make more purple. I think we're going to get through this, if only because this isn't that complicated of a line to win. But we are looking at least bad from a score perspective, right? Which is the bummer. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not mad about it. We have plenty of armor here for our backline fella to live, so we're chilling. Yeah, no concerns at all. Pew, pew, big pew. Alright, good stuff. If I see a multi-strike in this next steel shop, I feel pretty good. I'm not going to take a Titan's Gratitude for a 125 damage. Is there maybe some kind of a weird infinite here with that energy siphon I skipped, and then you Titan's Gratitude for 1,000,000? And Mollusk Mage, Ice Tornado. These are all bad cards that I do not want. I'm going to take the Permafrost Purple Echo Infusion 100%. There is a Remove Consume Shelter there as well, which would have been cool. Yeah, the endless Titan Sentry is just given to me, which is ridiculous. But I have a Quick Sweeper. They serve similar roles. I'm going to take the Carver Infusion instead because I think this is pretty much what I'm looking for, as sad as this skip is. If I didn't have the Quick Sweeper, I wouldn't do that. Let's go to the Steel Shop and see what we get. Endless. Alright, Endless Wurmkin banner here. They give me the Carver anyway. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? It's fine. I'm not mad about it. I picked it when I saw it. Yeah, Keeper, Carver, skip this. It's fine. Go to the Horde for sure. I'm going to take Lost Luggage 100% here, I think. Yeah, draw fast is good. I'm going to re-roll this. Because of the cheaper money at Covenant 1, we can maybe see a multi-strike we can buy. Ooh, sick. Incredible. Alright, Glareminder is feeling pretty good now. Good. Cool. Now we maybe see an overstack. Or not. Unhinged Nexus Spike. I mean, I think the Nexus Spike that I'm looking for is Echo Transfer plus Echo Infusion, right? It's Ember that you have to spend, but I'm happy to spend it because it essentially is a good boost. It's a really strong boost. I'm happy to spend it. It's a strong play. Okay. Play the man, play the guy. Playing cards. I do have a Quick Sweeper, which is very fun. Let's go ahead and do our best. Carver, fine. I get the Echo Transfer down. It's incredible. I may as well play the other Carver out and go for scaling upstairs. Yeah, this will be good. I think we very cleanly win this combat from this position. It's pretty low risk in my opinion. I may as well airdrop in the Cuddle Hex here. Wow, no Ember Drain either. I did not even realize. But that does make sense. I'm over here expecting to take 2 Ember or something next turn, but no, it's just fine. Incredible, actually. Glareminder's Etch. I always forget that's a thing. It's very funny. And meanwhile, Cuddle Hex is permafrosting random cards. Great. Amazing. That's Monster Train for you. None of this stuff really matters that much. We just click the cards and then we drop the Echo Transfers in, make the purples, and feel pretty good about it, right? Yeah. Should be straightforward. I don't think we get the pre-relentless kill, but that was a very strong play. So, not mad in the least. Cool. And we've just got quick multi Incan Armor 2 Goon upstairs crushing it. Game is easy. This is super doubly easy simply because I have a lot of Echo Transfer density right now, as it turns out. As long as I can keep my Inspire triggers up, I think we're good. Yeah. Cool. This will be straightforward. Yeah, easy victory. Cool. Nice. Alright, nothing fancy to say there. We move on. Good, great. Oh, Eternal Kinstone is held over. I mean, this is great because then I can remove trash. I do have Diligent, I guess I should worry about. Let's grab this Echo Transfer. That's cool. Second Shark, Icy Silphite, Keeper. I mean, we're fine. We're just going to put Shard Soul Carver in that other thing and chill. And I'm going to take Draw here. Yeah, so my dupe would be, if I'm really trying to push shards, I would dupe the Train Steward here, which is just ridiculous. I'm going to go for removals instead. The Stygian banner, I doubt I'm taking anything. Siren of the Sea, yeah, whatever. We're fine. We are chilling. Advanced Prototype is not terrible, but I think I'm just going to grab a Forgotten Name here. It's better overall. It actually is, I mean, I'm going to remove all these Train Stewards, right? Is the thing. Yes. Cool. Yeah, we're going to cut the Train Steward. I realize I'm giving up an infusion, and I just don't know if I care. I don't know. I want to go high shards, but I also don't want to completely throw. This is a balance I have no experience with right now. I can take Heaven Seal here. Even if they get upgraded, I only need to hit 70, and I have multi-strike, so we're okay. Yeah, this is an area I have very little experience with. Just how much damage do I need, or how much damage does the enemy do kind of deal. It's a very weird circumstance. Alright, we're at 35 by 2, so I think we're okay here. Yeah, we chill. Nexus Spike, good. Cool. This should be straightforward. I have barely any cards in my deck at this point. I have now currently reached 100%. I have 130 damage. The density is really what's doing this for me. I don't even need this Eternal Kinstone anymore. Literally nothing is able to frighten me. Yeah, fine. Cool. A ridiculously easy combat, in fact. Wow, this guy does really well, actually. What? My guy's a hero. He does like 134 damage. What the heck? Amazing. Obviously, we went upstairs. I'm just surprised at how well that guy did down there. Cool. Alright, just press end turn. It's over. I do a lot of damage. We're chilling. Good job. Okay. Alright, Quick Sweeper, good. Rules of Containment, sure, why not? -1 drain. I suppose, right? I suppose that's fine. Random discards are not incredible, but I do think that helps with Divinity at high shards. That's nice. Oh, but Holdover Soul Crushing Guild. Alright, never mind, we're fine. I'm actually going to remove that stupid thing. We just chill. What the heck? I actually want this magic shop more than anything else. I already have a fully loaded Glare Minder, so we go left here. I do my infusion 100% because obviously it was the whole reason we went this route. Excellent. 10 in piercing, sure, why not? Spell chain. Not sure. Some of that's going to depend on what's in this magic shop, right? Double stack. Holdover double stack, Soul Crushing Guilt. Fully unnecessary. Double stack drain, also extremely unnecessary. It's true. That's true, actually. I mean, Holdover Soul Crushing Guilt is already more than enough. I think if we go drain down up to 6 and then drop it down to 1, we chill here. Our density is going to be good enough that I'm not afraid of this at all. Plus 10, whatever. I am going to re-roll because I do want the -1. I'm reasonably certain. Let's see what's in the cave. I'll trade Fire Health for whatever this is. Yeah, 100%. See what we see. Oh my god, it's Concussive Coals. I'll take it. It could be better. It could be much worse. Maybe that saves us from a curse at some point. Now, so then... what is my play? This -1 goes where? I kind of like the -1 Echo Break, but I think -1 Eternal Kinstone is better to make it free. Free incant is pretty cool. I will also grant that this is, if nothing else, an Inspire trigger, so I could give it the Spell Chain, which I should consider, perhaps. Sure, why not? It's too bad I don't have bounding echoes, but it's fine. Whatever, it's a daily, it's fine. Multi-strike, don't even care. Doesn't matter, we have the pieces. Now I just, basically the only thing I do now is click cards, pretty much. Yeah, sure. Right? It's just click cards. I am going to self-ping so I can get that echo transfer in. I'm going to sack the train steward. And then we are going to Orgon power upstairs for scaling. Concussive Coals got me the collector. Amazing news. Who'd even knew? Alright, we go ahead, we get the Echo Transfer, I airdrop in the Nexus Spike here. I could self-drain in kind of a bizarre fashion, but there's really no reason to do that. Sure. We get the collector guaranteed. Amazing. Alright, I mean, this is fine, right? We're just clicking cards, getting Inspire triggers. We're very fast here. So I think we're okay as far as winning goes. I don't really know what the plan is. I guess I can put these echoes elsewhere, oddly enough. I suppose. There's no real... I mean, you may as well click the stupid card, right? I have all... It doesn't matter, I have so many echoes that are permanent on the floor that it actually just has... There's no rhyme nor reason to skip it. At this point, the Soul Crushing Guild is truly free in kind of glorious fashion. So, neat. Fun. Just click cards, huh? Get him. I got him. Mollusk Mage, you're gonna get the win. Alright, it's fine. One of the things I don't like about this mode in general is just how irrelevant a lot of decisions are, right? Like, I don't need to click cards at this point. There's no advantage to it whatsoever. It's like, okay, great, I clicked some daze there, and then, like, we daze him again, and we chill here. I mean, this number is gonna look ridiculous, right? I think he dies before even swinging. Yeah, there's just no doubt. Even at 120 shards. Now, if you wanted to really throw the run, you take Volatile Gauge here, but we're just gonna sell it for 10 gold and be fine with that. Purple Preserve. Purple Preserve is stupid. Skip that. 20 Consume Revenge. I mean, I am going to take double stack Force Contamination. That's a great way to get a pretty relentless kill on a mini-boss or something. Or rather, a main boss. The dupe. Not really sure what the plan on the dupe side is. I could remove garbage, but I do have to think about Diligent a little. I guess we go to the right. Sure, why not? See what we see. Sketches. Sketches of Salvation, and then you remove the Train Steward, or sketches and then you throw away Soul Guard, and we make more copies of this Glare Minder. I mean, the dupe I'm missing is the big one, so I would only get the second Glare Minder, kind of oddly, and at that point you might as well. I mean, I'll just take Totem Fragment, right? I think that's... Yeah, I don't think it's sketches here. It's a weird pick. It's funny that that's an option, but... Alright, let's see what we get. Temple says today we get a plus 30. Okay, sure, I'll make Echo Break huge. I'm going to give another one a Tendon Piercing, make them bombs. I skip this self-infused Train Steward or whatever because reasons. But we're going to go Echo Break to free. I'm going to 20 consume... the last Echo Break? No, I'm not. I like that card. We're going to reroll, and I'm going to put a -1 into the Force Contamination here, which I think is excellent. And then I think we chill and move on. Sure. Seems good. Now, we should be plenty fine to crush on this combat, right? 9 stealth is going to be annoying, but we will be more than okay. Especially since this combat starts fairly weak, right? And we're already way ahead. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we missed the thing. It's fine. It does not matter. We're going to be able to clear these waves pretty comfortably, I think. Yes. Cool. Good. Great. Purples are your friend. Alright. Now he's going to give us the incant downstairs at some point. I'm not terribly worried about it. My entire goal is going to be very straightforward. Yes. Yeah, we should be okay. Okay, fine. Sure. All good. We're going to get the Inspire downstairs somewhere. I am going to take... I mean, I may as well just keep clicking the cards downstairs, right? There's no reason to do it any other way. Train Steward can get played out finally. Yeah, we'll chill. It's fine. Okay, now I would... Eternal Kinstone, ping the boss so I can force contamination him for 6. And then ping the boss again so I can hit him with the Soul Crushing Guilt. And then I think we chill, pretty much. This is going to be my incant downstairs. Not great, but it could be worse. Certainly. Come downstairs, give him the daze. Fine. I think we do have enough here that we can super crush this guy. Yeah, he is extremely dead. He's got enough days that I have no fear, right? That's the main thing that comes out of this. And then we just click all the other cards and we chill. I actually have so many purple cards. Yeah, he almost passes away on that first one. I think we can definitely get there. Purple Unearthed Remains. Yeah, alright, there we go. That's a good card. Has a -1 in it. I would like card draw. Yes, I would. Okay, fine. I think we have the pieces of a good Pre-Relentless here. I'm going to go right because I can't afford anything at the trinket shop. I don't know what I remove. Maybe the Train Steward and the Cuddle Hex at long last. Seems okay. Large Stone. No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to remove Cuddle Hex, Train Steward. We're going to take Titan Channel 3 here because obviously, I think. And we move on. We're currently only at 155, which is not that high when you think about it, but it's still pretty good. I don't think we're going to be fast enough to take bottom floor here. I could Soul Crushing Guilt this guy, and then he walks up to the pyre and just passes away, which is certainly an option. It's a bit of a gamble. I don't think this is something I would normally consider at all, but it is very much within the realm of the possible here. Now, ping again, we clear in the back. I would like to Soul Crushing Guilt him, and then we go doubles here. Now, I know he does heal back up is the problem. So I need the permanent echoes downstairs so I can get these echo transfers online. Very important. I will draw... I'm going to drop the shelter here, and then we're going to hit the Unearthed Remains. I would like very much to force contamination the heavy guy to get that kill. And now I have to drop Soul Crushing Guilt. So that one guy that's leaking is a big risk to me right now. Okay, wait, we actually get this kill. The game is actually super simple. Just murder everything, right? Or he won't necessarily die, but I can at least guarantee that 5 turns, 160 health, he's dead. All right, good, cool. Let's greed for cash because I do want money. Money is good. And then I'm going to work a little bit on downstairs, I think. Yeah, I think we're chilling, right? This guy walks, he heals, and then he passes away perfectly. All right, good job. We did it. Now we're going to just load up these floors to the best of our ability. Incredible news. Just Unga click cards, and it's super free. Cool. It's good. It's great, in fact. So many purple things. Incredible. And then we just daze things for no real reason other than that we can. And we're chilling. I'm only clicking these cards because it is a double Inspire trigger, which is awesome. Sure. Cool. I think we're very easily good to go. Yeah, I don't actually have to click anything. I think we made the right call. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to crush Divinity. So the question really is just, do we crush Seraph? Probably. Endless Cuddle Hex. Not a chance. Not a chance. Permafrost, Purple, Revenge of the Damned. I don't think it helps. Soul Cripple, Ancient Resonance, no. None of these do anything. They're all redundant with the fact that I have a very powerful sweeper. Now, I kind of feel like if I want to win faster, I go left and dupe Force Contamination, so let's do that. Right? Take the Horde. Mark of an Exile is fun. I actually think Faulty Loader is kind of the right choice here. It lets me play lower floor Divinity, or Seraph, potentially. Mark of an Exile is irrelevant, in my opinion. Serrated Mandibles is good, but it's not, again, redundant with my sweeper. Drop Cage. Firebox. Any big, sick plays there? Certainly I could draw into things that I would be able to play as a result of it. It's not bad to have it. Merchant of Steel is all dead to me. The dupe here, I think, is simple. It's just one more Force Contamination. I think we make up for the lack of shard count gain here by just pre-relentless murdering the Divinity much quicker. So I'm cool with this. This 490 is all pure score. Do I need any of this? I don't think I need any of this to win. We just walk in at 490 and chill. Now, we're only at 170 shards. Certainly, it's not as high as we could be. I could have self-infused two more times, I think. And I didn't. I skipped a 15 as well. So, you know, all fair. Now, we didn't roll very well on bottom floor. I have some damage, at least. But not a lot is the thing. I could at least still play the Nexus Spike. Which, when you think about it, is like 30 damage, so he goes to 60. This guy walks on me. I think we'll just play top and prioritize hitting out in the right order. Now, I could have played both Vengeful Shards here instead, but I think this worked out in my favor otherwise. I am clicking cards. Maybe I'll 1 in 3 this. Whatever. You know, my score is ruined. I lose 2% of this fight for that. Actually true. Let's... You know that. You know what would have been good? Actually, that refracting lens would have helped against this in a big way. Kind of cool. I'm going to burn Echo Infusion here. This is not an important part of my run. Now we're going to play some Eternal Kinstone action, get some scaling in there finally. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I do drop both of my... What are they called? My extract plays, but it's fine. Top floor is clear, no problem. Sure. This is definitely a bit dicey in the sense of how do I avoid losing. I like the idea of Kinstone downstairs on this turn so I can force contamination the boss. And then upstairs we kind of just whatever through this, I think. I'm not doing enough damage to kill yet. Right? Yeah. Nexus Spike gets me there. Incredible news. I will take the Eternal Kinstone now. I will ping out a guy. I don't need to do this, right? Soul Guard turns online here, so let's stop the curse instead. And then I really don't want to leave in this copy. I'm going to play out the Force bad thing, and then I think I am just going to drop one of the shards. Sure. Definitely think I could be... I'm going to lose a lot of health here simply by virtue of vengeful shards, right? That's a bummer. Burn a foregone power. That's a shame, but it'll have to do. Let's force contamination. Foregone power. Forced contamination. Cool. My guy is currently dealing with 18 melee weakness. The next time he comes upstairs, I'm reasonably certain he passes away. So that's good at least. That is a good setup to be true. That's a good thing to have handled, right? We're all happy about that. Yes, true. Yeah, he's going to take, what, 1,500 damage or something upstairs? Reasonable. Respectable, in fact. Yeah, he's actually dead right now. Amazing news, as it turns out. Cool. Bam. Guy is passed away. So I do get the pre-relentless on him, which is nice. 4 turns. That's good. Blank pages you might as well click. There's no downside to that in this particular run. It could potentially result in some very strong turns if we high roll a little bit, but we'll see. We should blast the Divinity though, because I can really funnel and I don't lose any of my cards to consumes. Yes. Soul Guard, Glare Minder, play out everything. Now, I did draw a little poorly here, but we can at least hit respectably on 1 Echo Transfer. Then we kind of have to fish here, and we're at least looking okay so far. Alright, here we go. Unearthed Remains. Alright, we rolled Firelight Fade. Okay, sure. There you go. Got it. Then we just click on Force Contamination, Force Contamination. We draw for no real reason. We daze here, sure, why not? We should be okay as long as I... Yeah. What do you mean, Spine Chief? He's busted. It's incredible. I don't even know how to respond to that. The rest of this is straightforward. We just super click cards and none of it really matters. Anyway, here's Spine Chief. Hey, bud, you want to just murder somebody? Cool, there goes that buddy. Too bad I don't have him in front of my Glare Minder. Good grief. I'm going to feed Primordium to Spine Chief. Oh no, he died to spikes. What have I done? It's fine, I can fix this. We have the tools. Eternal Kinstone. Get him, buddy. Yeah, sure, here you go. Echo Transfer on Primordium. No one actually knows what's happening. And at this point, I don't think it matters. I definitely should be buffing upstairs for the pre-relentless. It's just too cool. This is the problem I have as well, right? If you've already kind of won the run. Second Spine Chief. Wouldn't it... It would be much smarter for me to do literally anything else, honestly. Buff upstairs is good. More damage is your friend. But, you know... It's fine. Whatever, it takes 1,200 damage here. It would have been a little higher. It's fine. Sure. Get him, Spine Chief. What do you got, another one? Alright, yeah, Rector. Get in there, Rector. Sure, champ. Kill stuff. Amazing. Buff on the floor. Draw past some stuff. Sure, sure, sure. Seems good to me. This guy walks up dazed and gets punted. Right? Boop. There he goes. Alright. Meanwhile, bottom floor is doing great. I think we win on this floor now. Yeah, we do. Second Primordium for anyone keeping track. Come on, buddy. You can definitely kill this man on this turn. Look, we did it. Incredible work. Alright, good job. Pew, pew. Alright. So we do Pre-Relentless here, which is pretty nice. It's not glamorous, but I think we did about as well as we could have. I certainly think I could have taken a little more shards here, right? It would have been fine, but it is what it is. I think we did an okay job. Behold, daily runs or something. You wanted to see this. People asked me for this, so here you go. I'm going to have to come up with a thumbnail if I make this a regular thing, but for now I'm just going to put it in the Cursed Seed series because you might as well. Hey, look at that. 67k, straight up pretty good. You know what? I'm number 11. We'll take it. Number 11 is great. How did this number 1 person do it? Is it some spell weakness insanity? It sure looks like it, doesn't it? Of course it is. Yeah, absolutely. Double stack, yeah, of course, 100%. And you just send them to the absolute shadow realm with a Titan's Gratitude. Yeah, cool. Game is so easy, just pre-relentless with ridiculous spell weakness. This is a great example of a run I will never have. You know why I will never have this run? Because this run dies so horribly at Covenant 25 that it's, especially when you don't have, I mean, the mutators help in this particular instance, but yeah, I even called this on Ring 2 that there was some energy siphon stupidity that was present, and the Titan's Gratitude, you just Shadow Realm the boss. I mean, it's exactly it though, right? 100% that's the problem. This is a mechanic that I will never really interact with in this way. This is a very kind of interesting daily challenge only strategy. Don't do this at Covenant 25. You may ask, but why? The answer is simple. You're not as consistent, and you're not answering the actually challenging waves that you have on Covenant 25. You just get completely Shadow Realmed on Ring 7 or something, right? I mean, immediately you just kind of pass away on Ring 7. There's other problems as well. The enemies have more health. I mean, you're looking at a Divinity or a Diligent that just completely melts your floor. So, you know, fair enough. I actually think you could do this on Diligent. Not too hard. You just get them before the other things get in the way, and you just draw fast enough. But the other consideration, the other problem here is that you don't draw fast enough at Covenant 25. You've got more junk in your deck. A lot more junk. I think it works out to, what, like 6 additional starting cards? So that changes things a lot. But anyway, it is what it is. So cool. Hey, I mean, I'll go drag myself over to mine. I think I did pretty well for a normal run of Monster Train. We'll take number 11. I'm pretty decent at the video game, right? So, yeah, Glareminder did a fine job. This is I'm playing a Covenant 25 strategy approach to Monster Train at this level, right? It's like, okay, yeah, I know I can win, and yeah, Force Contamination speeds us up. That's pretty strong, and we'll kill bosses quickly. I'll get some Pre-Relentless. Yeah, look at that. 4 turn on Seraph, 3 turn on Divinity, incredible. But, you know, you're not taking home the 8 turn on Divinity with this, not a chance. So, a pretty cool run, though, actually. Like, this would be fun at Covenant 25. I also think this would win at Covenant 25, so go team. But yeah, all right, fun. Of course it wins at Covenant 25. You have a free upgrade slot. I was like, now there's something about this that it would not be possible, and it's very obvious. It's the whole spell chain -1 holdover Eternal Kinstone, or the quick multi Incant Armor 2 Glareminder when I don't have any of the relics for it. So of course that doesn't actually happen on Covenant 25, but you know, fair enough. Anyway, I guess that's it. So thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I will offer, if you like daily challenges, tell me. This is something that has been requested a lot, and I am considering it for a series on the channel. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how many people watch it, and we'll see how many people enjoy it. So yeah, cool. All right, well, I'll let you go there. So have a good one, y'all.